is Nigeria Info.
Top of the morning to you. You're welcome to Sports Drive on your number one stock station, 95.1 Nigeria Info. My name is Prince, and I'm not alone this morning. I have Benga here with me. Good morning, Benga.
A pleasant morning to you, Prince Will. What's good?
I'm good. Well, let's begin with tennis and with Davis Cup, where Spain, who won the Davis Cup in 2019, made a losing start at home as they were beaten in both singles against Czech Republic in Group C. The match is being held in Valencia. World number 119, Thomas Macha, beat Benabi Zapata Miralles 6-4, 6-4 before Giro Lecha defeated Alejandro Davido Fokina 7-6, 7-5. And Group A matches have been held in Bologna, Italy, and the home fans saw their country against Canada. Canadians Alexis Alenu and Gabriel Diallo gained straight-set wins over Lorenzo Sonego and Lorenzo Musetti, respectively. American Frances Tiafoe in the world suffered a shock loss against 7th ranked Bonak Gojo of Croatia. Gojo gained a 6-4, 7-6 success after American Maxine McDonald had earlier given the United States lead when he defeated Dino Prism 6-4, 6-2. That tie went to the deciding doubles match with Rajiv, who won his third successive U.S. Open men's doubles title earlier this month, with Britain's Joel Salisbury and Austin Grasitek beat Ivan Dodig and Mick Pavic 7-6, 6-7, 6-2. And for Britain, their bid to reach the Davis Finals knockout stage started with a superb 2 victory over Australia as Deputy Nick Draper and Dan Evans both won singles matches. In the first of a best-of-3 match tie, Draper won 6-7, 6-3, 7-6 against Nasi Kokinakis. Evans beat Edmunia, ranked 12th in the world, 6-1, 2-6, 6-4 in the second singles match. And Evans and Jaskowski later lost 7-6, 6-4 in the doubles. And in basketball, NBA teams will be able to rest only one player per game this season under new rules with potential fines of millions of dollars. The player participating policy defines a star player as anybody picked in an all-NBA team, NBA All-Star team in the previous 3 seasons. According to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said, if you're a healthy player in this league, you're expected to play. NBA teams will play 82 regular season games from the 20th of October until the 19th April. Teams have been told to match its roster to ensure that no more than one player is unavailable for the same game. Teams will be fined $100,000 for the first violation and $250,000 for the second. Each further violation will be met by a fine of $1 million more than the previous one. And in handball, head coach of Nigeria's under-18 women handball team, Shitu Agbola, has released the final list of players that will participate at the 19th Africa Women's Youth Championship, which we hold in Monastisha from the 16th of September to the 23rd of September. The list has Esther Matthew, Kehinde Babatunde, Taiwo Babatunde, Precious Samuel, Prudence Samuel, Rama Bello, Chidera Ogusimba, Munira Kasimu, Amina Muhammad, Monica Opara, Vera John, Damilola Akinlade, Amarai Oparugo, Joan Okolo, Lucy Onye Kwere. And then yesterday, Opanoze announced her retirement from at all levels. According to a statement she posted on X, she said to my fans, family and friends, thank you for the show of love and support over the years. It's time to take a bow, as I believe there's no better time than now. I'm officially announcing my retirement from professional football for both club and country. To every team and coach I for, to every mate I played alongside, and to every opponent I played against, thank you all for being part of this incredible journey. Thank you, football. Thank Nigeria. And Ngozi Okobi, the Super Falcons, also to X to appreciate Opanoze. According to Okobi, she wrote, I desire Opanoze, thank you and good luck in the future. She desires retiring at the age of 29. She'll be 30 by December. Then she should be drafted as a backroom staff for the Super Falcons, the under-17 female team, or for the under-20 female team.
So, getting drafted as backroom doesn't come as being an ex-player. It comes as knowing job.
You know, she can be appointed and be working on her badges. Yeah.
Work on your badges first. We are the same people who will sit here and bemoan the performance or lack of quality in the backroom staff, especially technical department or coaching crew or whatever involves our football or sports generally. So when we now see an player who probably isn't even anything, we now try to volunteer their involvement in the game, even if they don't have the technical or the certificates or the CV to back that up. So again, criteria for being in the backroom among backroom staff doesn't come from being an ex-player. We have several people. The direct Minister of Sports, one of the things that was said at appointment was the fact that he really hasn't done anything in the sports industry before now. But he is currently the sports minister. So it doesn't change anything in terms of administration or execution. I feel if she has the technical know-how, if she has the passion to pursue it, go for the certificates first, go for the badges, then come and stake your claim. But don't come based on merit or sentiments. No. Just because you're a player doesn't mean you fit into the picture.
All right, guys, should Desire Pranoze be drafted as a backroom staff of either the Super Falcons or the under-17 female team or the under-20 female team? The phone number is 0700-5100 0700-950000. That's the number you can also call. 080-999-30137. 080-999-30137. And then for Super Falcons defender Ashley Prompty, she has for Saudi Arabia Women's Premier League club Al Ittihad Ladies. And for
from Leicester City, right?
Yeah, for English Women's National Team manager Wigman, she says female footballers have the platform to hopefully make the world a little better. She was speaking in relation to former Spanish Football Federation President Luis Rubiales, who has resigned for the backlash after he kissed Spain forward Penny Hermoso. Let's listen to Sarina Wegman, the manager of the English national team.
I think lots of people have spoken up. I think male and female, and I hope we keep that. But for us, of course, it always starts with performing. I'm a professional coach, professional force, so what we're working on is really performing at the highest level. So we have visibility, and then you have the platform, and especially in the women's game, we feel the urgency that we can use that platform, hopefully make the world a little bit better.
And the chairman of the Task Force Professional Football Association of Nigeria, Harris Sinjala, said the annual general meeting of the NFF held in Uyo on this past weekend was mere tea party following its failure to address some key issues affecting football development in the country. According to Harrison Jala, he says it's now obvious that 1 year into the Ibrahim Gusau-led board, the hegemony of State Football Association chairman will continue to run the skewed administrative structure of the Nigeria Federation. According to Jala, he said this represents the content of the communique issued at the 79th AGM in Uyo. As usual, no issue on the agenda was debated or contested in the 45 minutes closed-door session. Not even the most contentious issues pended the NFF AGM for over 9 months convening before the September 30th, 2022 controversial election that bettered the Ibrahim Gusau-led NFF board. The issues of reforms, composition of the board, and Congress on equal representative basis by all statutory members of NFF, which is still an ongoing litigation process as a resistance to the current order of the NFF administrature in both the Federal High Court and the appeal in Abuja, was not even mentioned at the AGM. This signal started manifesting in the list released on August 8, 2023, as members of NFF standing and ad hoc committees where qualified and competent Nigerian expertise in different disciplines to such committees were shut out. From all intent and purpose, the Ibrahim Gusau board has already shut out other statutory members of the NFF and is plotting a return 2026 through the usual block foot of the State Football Association chairman. Will Nigeria football continue to wallow in this sex of the monopoly of this grossly intense State Football Association chairman? The months ahead will give a clear picture whether this balance in the administrative structure will be addressed or the old order would brazenly continue to be seen. There's no alternative to opening the NFF administrative structure on equal basis for our statutory members, qualified Nigerians in relevant disciplines, and the private sector for corporate participation. Nigerian football cannot continue to remain a clan or kingdom for this football association. And the Super Eagles of Nigeria will play Saudi Arabia in an international friendly match in Portugal on the 13th of October. Benga, we're playing Saudi Arabia. Remember Saudi Arabia defeated the World Cup, and then we're playing them on 13th of October. What are you message? A victory for the Super Eagles, a draw, or a victory for the Saudi Arabia?
So it's a friendly game. Again, it's another avenue to test the supporting crew of the squad, and to know the depth we have. We saw a part of that in the last game against Sao Tome and Principe, albeit some regular starters continued like with Osimhen, Uzoho, and the rest. Probably we would see the other options in goalkeeping, Ojo and his counter delay, so that we know the depth we have going into games. I mean, I would always remember in 2022 where I think it was the Brazil national team that were the only country to utilize every single player they called in the squad. All 3 goalkeepers featured, every single squad member, and that was because they trust in the depth they have. Even Pedro, that plays in the Brazilian league, featured in the World Cup when they have an array of attackers like Richarlison, Vinicius Junior, Neymar, to mention but a few. So Nigeria, that array of attackers, we have up to 8 and yet we still see only Victor Osimhen, Taiwo Awoniyi starting. What happens to Gift Orban of this world? Victor Boniface, who came in and also got an assist, right? We are talking about the array of creators we have here, Nacho Chukwueze, and the rest of it. We need to see the supporting cast in these friendly games. It's Saudi Arabia. The fact that they beat Argentina doesn't mean they're a great side like that, right? So we should test our waters against these teams.
All right, let's take the newspaper headlines. We begin with the Punch news. Eagles Saudi clash in Portugal, October 13. Pin commiserates with Morocco after earthquake. Cricket, Yellow Greens coach eyes debut World Cup sports.
And Nigeria international friendly Super Eagles to test their strength, like I said, against the Green Falcon in Portugal. That's Saudi Arabia.
And this time from the Vanguard newspaper, it will be to make Fulham against Leighton. Desire Panozier retires from football. The Tigress climbing spots in FIBA World Ranking. While I joined Al Ittihad, Falcons defender Ashley Plumtree.
And also on this Nigeria, current WBA regular heavyweight champion Mahmoud Cha says Anthony Joshua is mentally broken and could be knocked into retirement by Wilder.
All right, guys, this is what brings us drive to a close this morning. We thank all of you who have listened. The show makes a return sometime tomorrow morning by 9:05 a.m. and join us this evening by 7 p.m. for Football Frenzy. Up next is what's happening Abuja. Leave a dialogue on number 1 Let's Talk station 95.1 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Ciao.
This morning, get all the big stories in the world of sports. Fresh, and on point. As you drive along, Sports Drive.
Weekdays, 9 a.m.
Exclusively on 95.1 Nigeria Info.